When the lockdown first happened in the UK, it was very strict. We were not allowed out for more than 30 minutes. Since we couldn't go outside, Jen and I decided to bring the outside inside. We bought... But we have a problem. 2 of our plants keep getting attacked. Check this out. Look, right here, see that? Here. It's not disease, it's Whiskey, why do you keep... You can't say anything. You have to catch her at the scene of the crime. Do you have someone toxic or negative in your life? You can't just cut them off right now. You just, for some reason, you have to. And you're looking for a way to cope with them. I've been dealing with this person in my life. I won't mention their name because, you know, I remember the time when I was in a similar situation and how I coped with it. And so I thought, oh, I'll do that for the next week. But then I thought, oh, why don't I share this with you? And maybe if you're going through this yourself, then this might be of value to you. When I was in the rat race, I was in this job. It was a sales job. You know, I was in this sales career at the time. There was one colleague there, so let's just call her Caramel. I had huge respect for her. She was really good. She had the best clients. I remember when she first walked into the office and I was new there was just a noticeable shift in energy. Several people had left because of this one person. And no one could say anything to her because it doesn't matter how horrible you are to people as long as you're bringing in the money. They won't say a word to you. So no one said anything to her. One day we had a screaming match in the office. So here's what happened. I was on the phone speaking to one of my clients in Qatar. She stands next to me and she starts ordering me around while I'm on the phone. In utter disbelief, trying to cover the mouthpiece, but she kept saying, I'm so terribly sorry, but there's some ruckus in the office here. I really need to call you back. Can we chat later? And I hang up the phone. A year and a half of her non-stop bullying. It kept quiet the whole time. So after I hung up the phone,
don't you ever do that again! You've done nothing but make my life miserable for the past year. You've done it to previous colleagues. Enough is enough.
I just went home. You know what? I've had enough. I can't do this anymore. I'm done. My boss called me because if he hadn't, I would have resigned the next day.
Take the rest of the day off. It's hard, but please just leave this with me.
And from then on, she made it her mission to try and get me sacked. Well, why didn't I just leave? Well, why should I? Apart from her, I was quite enjoying the job. There was lots of international travel. Boss just left me alone. Everyone else left because of her. I refused to leave because of her. Write down all the things you like and admire and respect about Caramel. At first I thought, oh,
God, this is going to be hard.
but I thought, come on, Anise, come on. You have to do something. Something's got to change. So I started writing down all the things I liked, admired, and respected about her. I liked that she didn't take any BS from anyone. I liked that she was a very strong-willed person. She had a different background from everyone who worked in the company. The company clearly favoured a certain type of person. And the fact that she wasn't from that background, she still... I also admired that, look, this person has clearly been hurt and wounded in her past, and she's just clearly put on this protective shell to make sure she doesn't get hurt. For the next 7 days, that's what I did every single day. I really started feeling differently about her. Before I used to have this hate. I don't like feeling that way. After a week, I truly managed to shift that. Oh yeah, she brings in lots of money. She does. No, it was real. I had to really carve deep inside me to feel these loving, respectful emotions about her. There was a call in the office, I think it was my boss, and I did that. Hi, Bill's phone. It was Caramel. Oh, hi, Caramel. He's not around. Yeah, I'm fine. Well done on that booking. Brilliant. Nice job. That was really good. have you been? We had the nicest conversation we had in well over a year. But I hung up the phone thinking, wow, that was good. Everything's going to be fine. 3 months after that phone call, I heard the news that she's no longer working in the company. I didn't think she would ever leave the company because she had a really good deal there. It was miraculous, and that's how I eventually managed to extract this toxic negative person from my life. I used the same method to extract myself from that job. I started writing all the things I enjoyed and I loved about my current job and the role I was in. So I basically stopped hating it, and I got to a place where I was feeling more loving energy. And then a few months after that, I left that job. So what do you take away from that? So this is what I'm going to do going forward to help me extract this toxic person from my life, where at the moment I can't just cut them out. So I'm going to start doing the same thing. I'm going to start writing every day for the next, as long as it takes, just to shift that emotion from hate to love. I mean, I do love that person deep down, but I really need to extract the negative and just to soften that, to feel more loving and elevated energy around that person and the situation. I hope it gives you something that you can start doing today. But here's the catch. When we start writing those positive aspects, those positive characteristics, those positive things about the person, the situation, you've got to search and scratch and find something real that you appreciate about the person or the circumstances. The more you do it, you'll start building emotional momentum. Like imagine you're trying to push a stationary car. First, it's really difficult to push that car and to get it moving. And finally, it starts moving. Keep pushing, it moves, it gets easier and easier and easier. Before you know it, you can push that car along with one hand. Hope that's useful. Tell me in the comments below, what are your thoughts about this? What are your questions about this? Thanks for watching. That's all I have today.
Busted Whiskey. I saw you do that.